So another year goes by, and yet it is time for another game collection update video. And honestly, not a whole lot of games were added compared to last year. Now there are two reasons why that is, and that's because reason number one, I was only collecting video games I remember playing from my childhood days. I didn't care about having every single game for one console, I only cared about the quality of games I enjoyed than the quantity of video games. I'm honestly pretty happy with what I have, and I would not change that for one moment. And the second reason is because game collecting can be pretty expensive. Nowadays, it's sort of difficult to try and find games that you love, but the demand of how much the seller wants for one old school video game is ridiculous. I wanted to play Conker's Bad Fur Day on the Nintendo 64 for the longest time, but I can't seem to purchase it because, well, just look at the price they're asking for. It's absolutely insane. And not to mention, it may include shipping costs as well. Seeing stuff like this really does make me less interested in game collecting, but I guess it is what it is. So I now have an on and off season instead. Mainly the reason is to save money. For the next few months, I will not buy any video games unless if it's a new release and if it's something I really want. And once the few months are over, then I'll make a list on what games I would like to have and do a ton of research to find the games I want for the best condition and in great asking price as well, because that is always important. I'm now heading into the season where I will be purchasing video games for a couple of months or so I'm starting to get prepared for that. And to do so, I need to make some changes first. Earlier this year, I made a video on my video game room tour for 2021, and while I did enjoy the room, but sometimes I do think about updates every now and then, and if I think about something that'll be even better, I'll get straight into the moving stage. And so, here's the updated video game collection room. The video game shelves are still at its place, but the couch has now been moved to the wall next to the shelves, the small coffee table is chilling in a corner over there, and the big TV along with the consoles and the TV unit are now officially located in the game collection room. So yeah, here's the new updated game collection room, and I love it even more. I do enjoy a simple game room, and this one does keep it basic but not overcomplicated or overfilled with random stuff. I pretty much consider this room as a recording area, as the light from the sun does give a nice natural light to the room. Now that's over and done with, I've said before I haven't added too many games to the shelves, and just for the sake of fun, have a guess how many video games I've added on the shelf for 2021 so far. One. Only one. And that would be Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, I know, it's pretty sad. But we still have a long way to go before 2021 comes to an end, and like I said before, I am going into my on-season for video game collecting, and if you want to know more about what games I collect throughout 2021, then be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram so you can keep up to date. But to be completely realistic, I have moved over to the PC gaming world and I have got myself quite a fair bit of games on there. So, let's check out the PC games I own so far. So looking over my game list on Steam, we have Batman Arkham Asylum, City and Night, Bully Scholarship Edition, Cuphead, Devil May Cry 5, Doki Doki Literature Club, The Elder Scrolls Oblivion and Skyrim, Fallout, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout Shelter, there's quite a few Fallouts, Fire Pro Wrestling World, Grand Theft Auto 4, I Love You Colonel Sanders, that's apparently a real thing, Lucius, the narrator is a dick, and the uncut version as well, Persona 4 Golden, PlanetSide 2 and The Test, Portal, Rugby League Team Manager 2015 and 2018, The Sims 3, Total Extreme Wrestling 2013, Undertale, WWE 2K17, and WWE 2K20. And finally, last but not least, YouTuber's Life. If I had to select which one is my favorite, probably Persona 4 Golden, along with Fallout New Vegas, Undertale, and Batman Arkham City. Now, if we combine all the games on the shelves, including the Xbox games with the PC games on my computer as well, we have a grand total of 385 video games, which is quite a lot of video games on my end at least. Obviously, my hobby and journey of game collecting has come a long way, and I'm looking forward to expanding my collection even further, and who really knows when I'll be completely happy with what I have and I can retire from game collecting. Well, I guess time can only tell. But anyway, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed this small game collection update video, and if you enjoyed watching it, then please consider subscribing and sharing the video. But anyways, my name is Cheese and Crackers, telling you to keep calm and keep playing video games.